Doctor.nique. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about some common medical myths. And to aid me in this discussion, I have a good friend of mine, Dr. Rayon Dyer. Welcome to the channel. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Guys, it might be one of many collaborations. Hopefully you like him a little bit less than how you like me, but yeah, let's get into it. Ready?
Alright, so our first question is, black people do not need sunscreen or sunblock.
False, right? I'm wearing sunscreen right now, guys.
I mean, we may need less than, say, a white person, but we still do need protection from the sunlight.
Right. Remember, the sun is emitting the harmful UV radiations, and that's really what we're trying to avoid. That's what sunscreen is designed to protect us from, right?
I mean, none of us are almost immune to skin cancer, right?
No, definitely not. Black or white. All right.
So, should children drink coffee? Because there's a saying that kids who drink coffee, it stunts their growth.
It stunts their growth. I mean, they're very hyperactive. You see kids running around and can't stop. I mean, kids by themselves are hard to deal with. Can you imagine a kid on caffeine? My God, my head hurts me already just thinking of the idea.
Yeah. Definitely, I know. But stunting your growth, I don't know about that.
I have to do some research on that.
We'll get back to you on that one.
This one is for the doctors. So, do doctors give bad injection which can cause death in patients?
Oh, God. How many times I'm going to hear, just was not very well. I think, ignorance sometimes cause certain statements to be made, or certain accusations to be made that doctors give bad injection, meaning that they're intentionally give something to harm or patients. One of our things that we go by is, do no harm to our patients, and that's the last thing we would do, to intentionally harm our patients. I mean, we're human beings, and sometimes when we work very long hours and we can be stressed, and when you go and sleep, your brain and acting not the best it can be, and mistakes do happen. But do we do things intentionally? I've actually never come across something like that before.
Yeah, neither have I. Plus, doctors don't really give injections, nurses do.
Well, it depends on your hospital. Because with mine, some nurses say that they're not licensed to give injections. So.
Well, fair enough.
Thank you. So there is a myth in Jamaica that says if a child swallow a seed, a tree will grow inside that child.
As a child, I remember being scared to even chew bubblegum because I was told it would type my trash. And then I was told not to eat the seeds because the tree will grow inside you. But I was told, no, I can't say that. No, that would sound very wrong. But no trees inside me, so I'll stay.
So on the matter of your intestines, that question is also here. If you swallow gum as a child, does it actually tie up your intestines?
No. I've swallowed a lot of gum. Pretty sure my intestine is not tied.
You have some acids in the stomach that actually just stop the gum. As it goes down, acid, get rid of it.
I'm not saying that this is like a go ahead to swallow gum. It's like, don't do it. Don't do it.
I know you're going to laugh out loud to this next question, but is it true that a human contracted HIV from having sex with a monkey, and that is how HIV spread?
The myths, the theories, the conspiracy theories.
Well, it's a no for me. I've never read that in all my years doing medicine.
I mean, I mean, there are a lot of theories about how this HIV virus was created. Well, was it lab created? Is this a natural thing that happens? But I think what it comes down to is people trying to pin the blame on a minority group, of which black people, are a minority. And do we have to take the blame for everything?
Guys, it's a no, guys, no.
If you have too much sex during pregnancy, is it true that the penis can actually blind the
I'm going to leave the pediatrician to answer this one.
Any obstacle in the house?
I'm going to interview an obstetrician next.
I mean,
Definitely.
they actually say having sex in pregnancy will make the delivery process easier, but to actually blind a baby, I don't think so. No. I mean, a lot of us were blind if that was the case. Our parents were getting on when we're in the womb.
Okay. Can you say whether or not chocolate is a aphrodisiac?
It's not an aphrodisiac.
I mean, I've heard some people actually, it's for some people, but for me, no. What is it?
All right. So a lot of people binge eat. Say maybe in the Christmas. Is it true that if you have a juice cleanse detox right after binge eating, you will lose all that weight? Or get rid of all the food that you eat?
What you'd actually be doing is getting rid of the water weight, for one, and two, you'll be cleaning your intestines, your colon. That's about it.
I mean, it's a bad habit.
Very bad.
I mean, some people actually have certain disorders, like what we call like bulimia, neurosa, where they actually binge eat and they purge, to lose this weight, and it's actually it has such bad side effects. We wouldn't advise it at all.
Definitely
we wouldn't advise it.
Definitely not. Guys, just try and have a healthy diet. Eat in moderation. You can enjoy the Christmas and the holiday season, but tailor it down a bit, so it's no further cleansing.
If you walk barefooted, will you catch ringworm, especially if you walk barefooted often?
I mean, would I say it increase your risk? Maybe, but there's so many other ways that we can catch it very easily. Touching, contact.
Right. What it really does is, as you said, increase your risk of, but it's increasing the risk of all other bacterial and fungal infections. So, are you going to catch ringworm specifically? No.
Alright, so on to our men. Do men get breast cancer like women do?
I mean, it does happen. It can happen. It may not be as common as women get breast cancer, but in a minority of men, sadly, this can happen. So yeah.
Right. So, breast cancer awareness is for both men and women. Right, guys.
Okay. Is it true that if you walk in the sun often, it makes you age faster?
I always walk with my umbrella or something.
Shade. Well, what really happens with that excessive exposure to the sun and the UV radiation, it can cause age spots and wrinkling, which can give the perception of looking older and advanced aging of the skin. So
the UV radiation can kind of destroy those fibers in the body that keep the skin nice, firm, tight, make you prone to wrinkling and aging. So yeah, I would agree with that.
Somewhat. Does it make you older?
Does it make you older? No, but does it make you appear older?
Yeah.
But you know, they say black don't crack.
No.
Look at me, I'm not that young, but yeah.
Is it true that natural sugar, for example, honey, is better than processed sugar?
Sugar is sugar though. It's sugar. Of course, we would advise to decrease your sugar intake altogether and the use of processed sugar. Honey is a little bit better, yes, but does it prevent you from having hyperglycemia? No, sugar is sugar.
I mean, I know the diabetics also tend to use some processed sugar like Splenda and those other things. And my last reading was there was some advice against using them.
Against the use of it, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Does the fingernail and the hair continue to grow after someone has died?
I mean, you're dead. So what's growing? You're dead.
Right.
all the energy and say need to grow, cells to grow is dead. You're dead. There's no growing after you're dead, right?
Right. So it's a no.
Thank you.
Tilted.
Is it true that you lose 90% of your body heat through your head?
You have some big head. That's some big head right there.
The English translation is no.
Bubble it down.
Is it true what they say about an apple a day?
Keeps the doctor away?
Yes.
The apple is good.
You don't see me looking, I'm like...
When you find an apple, please supply me.
Yeah, I definitely want some.
Please.
Yeah.
We're down to our final question, and I'm hoping we save the best for last. Is it true that if you eat your food after 5 seconds after it has fallen on the floor, it is safe?
The 5-second rule. When they drop me and say, pick it up 5 seconds.
And blow it up?
And blow it up and eat it quick. And then them bacteria can't grow up on it. But that's when you were young and young.
It's 5-second rule does not count, guys. Does not count. Alright? Falls on the ground, it's dirty. That wraps up the end of this segment, guys. What medical myths would you like us to address next? I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it adds value to your life. I hope you learned something today. This is Doctor.nique. I'll see you next time. Big up on yourself.